fashionistas out there, and welcome to Israel in Style, where every week we travel around Israel looking out for the top Israeli designers to bring you guys the most amazing collections. So we have shown you guys the best of the best when it comes to talented Israeli designers. I thought it would be a great idea to take you guys back for a minute and reminisce on all of those brilliant people. So first up on our show is the one and only Berta Bridals. For those who don't remember, Berta has been killing the wedding dress game for years, but recently has become known for her worldwide, unique and undeniable designs. Let's take a look back at our visit to Berta Bridal Fashion House. We came to visit the city of Ashdod to visit one of the top fashion houses here in Israel with the designer Berta and the international director Nir. Hi guys, thanks so much for having me. We'll start off by asking, how exactly did Berta start? How did you guys create this amazing fashion house?
Okay, it's an interesting story basically. I'm Berta's son-in-law. It's a family business. And after I married Berta's daughter, in a very, very big wedding, which I had no part in the production of it because I didn't came from the same industry, so it was like where to be and when. Huge wedding. So it was featured in a very high-end luxury magazine in New York, basically. It's called Grace Ramond Wedding Style. Wow. So people got to see the dresses Berta designed for her daughter. 3 dresses. Of
course. What, do you think she would leave her with one dress?
And her daughter, she's a model.
Oh,
so she was a very big model at the time. So it made a lot of noise, a lot of buzz. And we started getting inquiries. I was outside of business, I had nothing to do with it, but I wanted to help because of my English. So we started getting inquiries from bloggers, from buyers, from stylists, from like wall to wall, social media age.
Of course.
So the flow of information is everywhere. So it was almost overnight. After that wedding, everything like exploded. Everybody wanted those dresses, they were very unique. So today, after the Berta phenomenon, as they call it in the US, happened with those, very modern, sexy cut designs that Berta always had. She had that for years, but then she introduced it to the international market. Many, many fashion houses and designers followed, as it always happens in fashion.
Of course.
So she really dictated a new trend in bridal.
Amazing.
And it
just rolled
from there. We are now at over 100 retailers all over the world, over 50 in the US alone, 3 lines, evening wear, 2 bridal lines, and we're just getting started.
He really knows his stuff here. He really knows how to tell us everything. Amazing. Well, why don't we take a seat and kind of find out a little bit more about the designs themselves?
Let's plunge into it.
Let's do it. So we are here right now with Neil, the international director, because Berta is a little modest and she won't tell us how amazing she really is. So we have to hear it from Neil, right?
That's why she had me to speak on her behalf.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, I apologize about my name. I know it's kind of tough for an American, but
exactly.
Near, far.
Exactly. Yeah. So tell me, obviously there's hundreds of wedding dress designers here in Israel.
Thousands,
yes. We've met some of them. What makes Berta so unique and recognizable, her designs? What makes her the success that she is?
I'll tell you that after, seeing all those other designers, which are really, all of them are very talented. Everybody knows about the talent that there is in Israel with fashion in general and in bridal in particular. The one thing that stands out with the Berta designs is the fact that she does not cut back. I mean, when Berta has her design process, she doesn't think about budget, costs, lead time, nothing. It's like a true, pure artistic process where she sits and, she plays and works with her materials, her fabrics, her inspirations and imaginations, and she really creates a collection that is pure art. Afterwards, it comes down to working on the numbers, but it is what it is. I mean, she is the namesake brand. So everything really revolves about her and her designs. And in such a way, she really has the freedom that not a lot of other designers have, and obviously the talent to create those kind of dresses that are so avant-garde and unique and stand out.
So you would say that her dresses aren't your typical commercial wedding dresses?
Far away from it. It's like, she's leading the pack And then things change in accordance because, she creates a collection, a very big collection. Usually it's 60 dresses a year in 2 seasons, only for the couture brand Berta. And then she goes on all different directions. Some of the designs are more edgy, more editorial. Some are more on the I would say a bit effortless side of things,
kind of
but
more
still edgy and fashionable.
All of her dresses, if I'm correct, are haute couture. So everything's handmade,
Everything
hand
is
designed.
handmade in Israel, here in Ashdod, where we manufacture and export to over 100 retailers all over the world. It literally is, when I'm saying handmade, it's every flower, every lace applique, every pearl, every Swarovski stone is handmade, sewed in place. Hence the 6 months production time.
So it takes 6 months.
6 months per dress. Yeah.
So while we're sitting here all anxious to see the rest, why don't we go take a tour around
Sure.
the
Follow
fashion
me.
house? Let's
go.
do it.
This is one of the most iconic Berta dresses ever at all times. Again, all handmade, embroidered lace. This is from 2014, but it comes to show you how eternal and timeless the Berta designs are.
Right.
It's spring 2014, but still
Do you guys
nowadays,
remember that far back? This is still that important.
still nowadays, 2017, almost ending already, this one still goes strong. And
Right.
one of the most copied dresses
Because we
in the
see
world.
here, you see here the really,
We call it
flattering.
plunging
It's
neckline.
a
yeah.
flattering, plunging neckline. And then here on the back, I don't want to touch
And
this.
basically, it doesn't show too much if you
Right.
really think of it.
Right.
It is deep, but it covers more
Perfect,
than your
exactly where it's
regular
supposed to
day-to-day
go.
dresses.
Exactly. So this is part of your evening wear, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
קולקציה חדשה שעכשיו...
It's still in the works. Still in the works.
This is
one.
new.
Brand new, still in the works.
You guys,
I just saw it for the first time a few days ago.
these you can even see the sequence underneath. How? Oh, it's a bodysuit.
It's a bodysuit. Many of the designs have bodysuits.
So sexy.
So,
And this is a never before seen
Never before,
exclusive, people, with the designer herself. Amazing. I fall in love with Berta and her team all over again every time I see this. Berta actually has multiple celebs walking down the Cannes Film Festival red carpet as we speak, wearing her handmade extravagant designs. So make sure to look out for your favorite celebrities rocking her dresses. Not long ago, we introduced you to the magnificent and empowering designer Mersh Mashiach, who went through his own set of unexpected obstacles throughout his career and has only become bigger, better, and stronger as a result. So we came here to this beautiful apartment to visit one of the most internationally known fashion designers, Mersh Mashiach. Mashiach has arrived. How are you?
Good, very good.
So tell us, how did you first get started designing clothes?
I finished the army. I just left to Europe to discover Europe.
Yes.
And some day after, I just met a photograph, and he asked me if I'm modeling before. I said no. So I began to modeling
Nice.
for two famous designers.
Okay.
I do it already for 2 years. And after 2 years, I decided to make my own fashion.
Ooh.
So I met my first wife, and we done knit stuff. It was gorgeous.
Yeah,
we have
sure.
we have a really very big success. And after a while, I say, okay, I want to change. I want to take something else in my life.
Right.
So I opened my new label, Mashaya Ariv.
Mashiach Ariv.
Yeah,
So
that's-
how would you describe your brand? What is your signature style?
Let's make couture and haute couture. For me it's difficult to make the, let's say, glamour, normal
Right,
stuff, you know,
right,
because
right.
I like more so the crazy and more drama in my stuff. and so-
Avant-garde kind
yeah,
of.
exactly, yeah.
Right.
So I love this. So my pieces, they are really kind of art, you know,
Okay.
so any pieces look different than the other one.
And they're all unique and special and kind of
Yeah.
more artistic in a
Exactly.
way.
Actually, I love my job. I love my pieces.
You love your
Yeah.
job. That's just
Yeah, yeah,
you wake up in
I
the
am.
morning and you're happy to be doing what you're doing.
Yes. For 4.5 years ago, I just lost my sight from one day to the other day.
Just like that?
Just like that. You know, it was a surprise. I was really, let's say my life was
Turned upside
turned
down.
on. Definitely. You know, I was so afraid and scared, and especially I was really afraid what I do with my job, with the thing what I love. It's taken me a time. I learned to be again March when I was known, and it took me like 1-2 years to come again. And now I'm happy that I can still work and the job or in the clothes that I really love to do.
course.
And I'm able to do this. And I think to say to everybody, you need to be grateful about what you have. I just see a shadow, you know. In the beginning, it was really difficult because I used to paint with pencil, you know,
Right.
very light. But now it's taken me a time, but I need a big heading or
Right.
a big brush
Right.
to paint. In the beginning was not so good. I threw so many of them, but between with the help of my team and me, I'm
You pushed.
I'm back.
You're
I'm
back. You're
I'm
back.
Today, I'm happy and I find my peace. I think everybody needs to know if any tragedy happen in your life, you need, and you look inside of you, all what you need is to see inside of you. You need to be grateful about what you have, but what you cannot change, and be grateful about what you have. Nothing is selbstverständlich.
Nothing is permanent.
Nothing is permanent.
Nothing is ever
Yeah.
permanent.
Even what happened to happen, I'm really happy and thankful, you know, because it can be worse. Everything can be worse.
Everything. So, if you had one wish, if you had a wish, what would it be?
Look, I stopped to wish than I really want to see again. I really, inside me, I really want, and let's say I am waiting, then something happens. I don't wait it. Maybe some
Maybe.
magic happen and I can see. This is not the point, but I can say I'm happy. I'm really happy now. I just want to make fashion, to live, to be happy, and to have my friend around me, and that's all. I don't have big wishes.
No?
I have enough. No, I'm very thankful about what I have. Thank you very much.
Mersh forever has my heart. He's an inspiration not only to his fellow designers, but every other person who has faced a difficult obstacle. Danny Veenstra, for those who watch Israel in Style weekly, it is close to impossible that you guys forgot the absolutely stunning and talented designer of the amazing brand Porte. Let's take a look back at our visit to Danny's studio. We're here right now with the designer of Porte, Danny Veenstra.
Veenstra, yeah.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
said that right.
Company is named after my granddad. That he's like, he used to be a tailor. Regrettably, he passed away in the year that I graduated. So it's one of the reasons I really wanted to tie the company to him. To me, you know, it's a big deal. Like we put on each garment, we have a label that has his initials and his date of birth on it.
Wow, that's amazing.
So it's kind of like
That
our
gave me
way.
the chills. That's so amazing.
I hope he likes it.
I
up
mean, I'm
there.
sure he does. So, how did you get started designing?
Wow, I think that's kind of a big question. I think I got drawn to fabrics and the whole world of design through my grandfather.
Okay.
My dad used to take me after school to his workshop, and he did tailored clothing for men, mostly custom made. So I would see him work with customers
Right.
and do fittings
Details and all that.
And I was really like mesmerized by that. I was really fascinated. My dad didn't get it at the time. He didn't understand why like a 6-year-old want to spend time with like a bunch of old people sewing stuff.
Right, like go out and play. And
Yeah.
you're just like, no, I'm good in here.
I'm gonna go to grandpa. So I think that was the start. For me, as a designer, I always start from the fabrication. If I hold a swatch of fabric in my hand and it doesn't give me at least 5 to 7 ideas at what I want to do with it, I just don't buy it. And a lot of fabrics just kind of dictate what I'm going to do with them.
Okay.
If you browse online, you probably know I have a soft spot for sheer stuff.
Okay, sheer.
Playing with sheer and,
Right.
you know, transparent and kind of block stuff. This is one of our best sellers from the first season that we launched the brand with. And I think this is kind of what defines our style in a sense. Obviously, we evolved since then.
This
but
dress specifically.
Yes, this is kind of what we do. For me, one of the things that lead me is the fit. I'm a stickler about fit. Most
Right.
of the garments hanging here, we have 2 to 3 trials. Like we sew.
Prototype 1.
Prototype.
No, prototype 2.
Exactly.
3, and then, oh, we found
We
it.
perfect it,
Yeah.
and then it's like, okay, it's perfect, we can produce it. When I founded the company, I really wanted it to be like casual luxury, but very fast I understood that in Israel, that type of thing just doesn't exist.
Right.
People don't invest in luxury clothing for every day.
Right. For every day, exactly. Casual luxury doesn't, there's no place for it here,
no.
I know.
No such
Right.
thing. So we kind of transformed into having more emphasis on evening, but our kind of evening is more laid back, it's more the cool chick, it's
Right.
not like
The girl that didn't
the
try
satin
too
gown.
hard.
A lot of our customers are international
Okay.
or Israeli women that kind of live the big world and
Right.
travel a lot and shop abroad a lot.
Not the
and-
typical Israeli, though. Not your average Israeli.
I mean,
Right.
our clientele kind of divided to 2 different customers.
Okay.
One that's kind of looking to splurge for a
Right.
special event and to buy that special, beautiful dress.
That fits well.
That fits well and make her look fabulous.
You know.
And the other one is, you know, it's some customers I have that are very high-ranked jobs and they wear that type of thing to the
Right.
office with high heels to a conference,
Right.
etc. So it really depends who the woman
who's
is.
coming in and
Yeah.
what they're looking for at
Yeah.
the time.
And the styling, of course.
Yeah.
And this is the new collection, the one that was on the runway at TLV Fashion Week, B&D
Wow.
Fashion Week.
Okay.
That was exciting.
amazing.
Yeah.
What are some best sellers, some of your favorites? What are you
So-
going to show us?
One of the favorites is this gorgeous
Oh.
lace dress.
This is more dramatic.
Yes,
Right?
it's definitely a
Wow,
perfume.
wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow.
It's totally sheer. We sell it with an underdress in black that's tight to the skin.
Okay. Is it
And-
connected or can you switch this one up?
You can switch this one out.
Okay.
To some customers, I sell it with a top and a skirt, so you can see a bit of
That's
the sliver
beautiful,
of the
yeah.
tummy. So it's really like sexy, but very royal in a sense. It's
Right.
kind of like romantic. We have this dress that's kind of like the perfect little black dress.
Right.
It's
that everyone needs in their closet.
definitely,
It's a must.
and it's something I feel like we continued our signature look with a bit of sheer and a bit of
Box.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's very like sexy, but
this is fitted.
not over the top.
This
Yes.
is this is
It's
fitted on the body.
and the fabric has a lot of give. It's
Okay,
something
yeah.
that's very comfortable on the body. It's
Right, you
not-
can tell here.
Yeah.
But it's not too much, so it's still really fitted onto the body.
And it has a really nice cleavage. Like
Yeah.
you should try it on actually.
We should do that. We're gonna do that.
Can we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go do that.
Yes. Well, hello there. What else do you want to try on?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Oh my goodness. Look at you.
Look how amazing this dress looks. So I clearly fell in love with this dress, so we're just gonna continue
You
on
have to
while I'm
leave with
wearing
that.
it.
Yeah, totally.
I know, we thought about it. We're going for drinks. It's only 12 in the afternoon, but it's okay. So tell me, where can people buy this gorgeous two-piece?
So first of all, if you're in Israel, definitely come by here to the studio. People can try on things. We work by appointment only, so you need to call, make an appointment,
But it's
come
with
by.
you, so it's even more like personal and exclusive.
For sure.
Yeah.
And if you're abroad, you can buy it online. We have our online shop at porte.com.
Okay.
There's a shop. And also we are on Shoptix.
Okay.
Just click Porte and Shoptix and we're there as well.
So you ship internationally, people abroad can buy you. Clearly, like, we're going in the right direction with these kinds of dresses. People are definitely going to contact you. You guys have been around for what, a year?
A year.
A year?
Yeah.
And you guys have already been in Fashion Week, Tel Aviv Fashion Week. So you're going in the right direction.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us. So basically, everyone go hit up Porte Studio for the absolute hottest designs. And that is not just my opinion. People all over the world are raving over her stuff, so don't be the last. How many of you want to be in the loop when it comes to the latest fashion trends, upcoming events, or pretty much anything involving fashion? The ladies from BeFro are here right now to tell us how you can be in the front row of absolutely everything. We're here right now with Yolanda and Victoria. Hi guys, how are you?
Thanks for having us here.
Thank you. Okay, so tell us, what is BeFro? What is the concept of it? How did it get started?
It started with a girl from Moscow.
Okay.
She went to London to study fashion, and she felt a real lack of community, ability to network, find anyone that was similar to her with similar interests, and find out what's going on in the fashion and lifestyle world, unless you're a high-end brand or designer.
Right.
So she decided to build it herself, and she connected with entrepreneurs here in Israel to build this community of anyone that's really has an active interest in the fashion and lifestyle world.
So the people who you guys are representing on this site, are they already bloggers? Like, if I have nothing to do with a blog, how do I get on to be featured on BeFro?
We mainly target up-and-coming bloggers, but we do, of course, have people who are really interested in starting their own thing, and BeFro is the perfect platform for them to get started, to be inspired by other bloggers who are a little more established, to learn from the community, to engage with each other, to share and to learn more, and to really get started from the ground up. We have a great platform, wonderful tech to get them started easily and quickly, and just a few clicks, they can have their own blog.
Amazing. Okay. And you guys are doing more than just fashion, right? You guys are touching upon different topics, lifestyle,
food, travel, beauty, video tutorials, anything that comes around this whole world. But we're targeting also anyone that's active, anyone that's a photographer, a designer, an illustrator, anyone that wants to be in this world and that has something to offer and wants to showcase their work.
So on the news feed, how does it work? Do I pick the people that I want to see? Are you guys doing that? How do you guys know who I'm interested in?
When you register for account, you actually get to choose the topics that you like, be it fashion, beauty, food and drink, lifestyle, interiors, etc. And when you return to our homepage, when you log in again, you'll see a customized feed tailored perfectly for you.
Tailored just what I want to see,
Absolutely.
exactly what I want to be looking at.
We have machine learning, which will learn exactly what it is you're interested in, so we know exactly what to show you. So we'll feature things that are personal to you.
Amazing. So what about the name, BeFro? What does it mean? What's the purpose of it?
Well, the first row of a catwalk show is the most prestigious place to sit. It's the most desired place to sit, and it's called the Fro. And everyone wants to be in the Fro. And we want our users to be the front row of anything that they're interested in seeing, all the content that they want to consume. We want them to have the most prestigious, the best view, the best seats in the house.
The best seats in the house for the people who want to be involved in fashion or something, involving food, lifestyle.
Even if you just want to browse, even if you're not active, you just want to be looking at it. If you want to get started yourself and you don't understand how to get going, we want to be able to give anyone like that the tools that they need to get their business, to get their brand off the ground.
So so speaking of, who are the people that you guys are appealing to? Who are the people you guys are targeting for BeFro?
Really, BeFro is for everyone who's really a fashion enthusiast. Again, whether you're a photographer, you're a foodie, you're a freshman blogger who's just getting started out, whether you already have a great following on Instagram and you really want to expand your reach, BeFro is the place for you.
Thank you,
guys.
Look
forward to seeing you.
Yes, thanks so much. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have for today. This show goes by so quickly all the time. Thanks so much for staying tuned. If you missed any episodes, go check us out on iltv.tv/Israel in Style. Have a fabulous and stylish week, everyone.